I didn't do this stuff. This is not me. I'm fighting for my life.
Did he just say that?
Get ready for a wild ride because today, we're diving headfirst into a crazy drama unfolding in the music world. It's a tale of conspiracy, allegations, and oh, so delicious beef between some of the industry's biggest names. Yes, you heard it right. It's R.Kelly versus Diddy and Jay-Z, a saga filled with claims, counterclaims, and enough twists to leave you dizzy. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to CELEB Live Channel. If you thought you knew the music industry, think again. Our story today revolves around R. Kelly, currently in prison. The plot thickens as he's throwing punches at Diddy and Jay-Z from behind bars. We're talking accusations, covert schemes, and the dark underbelly of the music industry. From exploiting young talents, wild parties, to alleged bribes and manipulation. But wait, there's more. Diddy and Jay-Z are not just sitting around either. They're fighting back, creating alliances, and launching their own counterattacks. So get comfy, because we're about to spill all the tea on this epic showdown. Let's get into it. First off, let's kick things off with the basics. R. Kelly, real name Robert Sylvester Kelly, is currently serving time in the Big House on a number of charges, the most notable being sex trafficking and racketeering. It's grim stuff, folks, and it doesn't stop there. The jury found him guilty on all 9 counts of the indictment, involving 6 victims, including 3 minors.
Do you like teenage girls?
When you say teenage, how are we talking?
That's right, folks, 3 minors. The sentence, up to 10 years on each count of sex trafficking and up to 20 on each of the racketeering counts. You do the math, so there you have it, folks. R. Kelly, once on top of the world, now finds himself in the depths of despair, rotting away in jail. Now, some of you might be asking, how did Diddy and Jay-Z come into the picture? Well, it's a twisted tale indeed. Rumor has it that R. Kelly's been pointing fingers left and right, and 2 of those fingers have landed squarely on Diddy and Jay-Z. R. Kelly claimed, "They did me wrong," he said. "They played their part in all this." Yes, you are right. This story has more twists than a roller coaster. The once revered R-Deb icon, now known more for his court appearances than his chart-topping hits, is proclaiming his innocence loud and clear from behind bars, and boy, does he have some stories to tell.
So they're lying on you. That's your explanation. They're lying on you.
The charges against Kelly are no joke. Sexual abuse, child pornography, kidnapping, and forced labor, to name but a few. But Kelly maintains these charges are baseless, part of an elaborate setup to bring him down. And guess who he's pointing the finger at? None other than hip-hop heavyweights, Diddy and Jay-Z. Now, you might be thinking, what? Why would Diddy and Jay-Z have anything to do with this? Well, according to Kelly, the answer is simple: jealousy and fear. He believes the pair conspired to tarnish his reputation and seize his throne in the music industry. Kelly was quoted saying from prison, "They wanted me out of the picture, out of the game. They thought they could silence me." But how, you ask? Could Diddy and Jay-Z orchestrate such a scheme? Let's rewind a bit. The conflict, Kelly claims, started years back when their careers were just taking off. Differences in creative vision and industry rivalry had created a chasm between them. The tension escalated, culminating in a heated public exchange at a music awards ceremony. The infamous quote from Kelly, "I know who my real enemies are," began to take on a whole new meaning.
Savage! I'm a savage! Oh! I'm a savage! Whatever I want, I'm going to get! Whatever I want, I have to get!
Fast forward to the present, and according to Kelly, Diddy and Jay-Z are playing dirty. Kelly claims the pair bribed witnesses, intimidated jurors, and even financed a damning documentary that painted him as a monster, all to ensure he ended up behind bars. Now, that's some serious accusation. Folks,
You really look at that documentary, which I'm sure you have.
I have.
Everybody said something bad about me. Nobody said nothing good.
the documentary, aired nationwide, caused a significant stir and, according to Kelly, influenced the jury's decision against him. Their minds were poisoned, Kelly said. They were shown a caricature, not the real me. He further claims that the majority of the testimonies against him were fabricated. People I trusted, people I thought were my friends. They sold their stories for a few bucks, Kelly lamented. His implication was clear. Diddy and Jay-Z had been opening their wallets to ensure his downfall. And the intimidation, according to Kelly, anonymous threats were sent to jurors to sway their verdict. He alleges these threats were orchestrated by his old rivals. Quite the plot, isn't it? But the tale doesn't end there. Kelly, far from being broken, vows to expose the truth. He's adamant about his innocence and determined to expose the alleged conspiracy against him. The truth will come out, he insists. And when it does, they're the ones who'll be behind bars, not me. But even from behind bars, this man is stirring up some serious drama in the music industry. He isn't going down without a fight, far from it. In fact, he's fighting back, and his strategy involves airing out some pretty dirty laundry. He's turning the tables and accusing Diddy and Jay-Z of some pretty dark deeds. The biggest shocker, accusations of secret gay parties involving the two rap moguls. Yeah, you heard that right.
Phobic, but I'm not homophobic, and I really don't, care, you know what I'm saying? But I'm bad at the game, and it's probably hilarious.
Now, this isn't just idle jailhouse gossip. These allegations come from insiders, people who've worked with Diddy and Jay-Z. As one insider supposedly said, there's stuff going on behind closed doors that would shock the world. Now, that's a tantalizing statement if I've ever heard one. And the secrets don't stop there. Kelly claims that Diddy and Jay-Z exploit young talent, making millions while giving the artist peanuts in return. It's a tale as old as the music industry itself, the struggling artist versus the greedy producer. But Kelly alleges that it's more than just unfair contracts and poor pay. He suggests intimidation tactics are used to keep these young artists in line. A quote attributed to Kelly from an unnamed source reads, "They're not just exploiting talent, they're silencing voices." Kelly, once one of the most influential names in rehab, accuses the duo of ruining careers for their personal gain. He claims they've pushed promising artists out of the limelight to steal the spotlight for themselves. It's not just about the money. He's quoted as saying, it's about control. It's about ego.
Was it because of money? Was Jay-Z caught cheating?
But how does Kelly plan on exposing these alleged misdeeds? The singer is said to be working with a team of lawyers, insiders, and investigators to gather evidence. Insider from Kelly's team said, "We're building a case. The truth will come out, and when it does, the industry will be rocked." But is this a genuine bid to expose corruption in the music industry? Or is Kelly trying to shift the narrative, cast himself as the victim, and his accusers as the victim, and his accusers as the villains? That's the million-dollar question. With claims as explosive as these, it's a matter of who can prove what and who the public believes. As it stands, Kelly remains behind bars. Diddy and Jay-Z continue to deny the allegations, dismissing them as nothing more than desperate attempts from a fallen star to regain relevance. But in this high-stakes game, he said, who knows what other shocking revelations are yet to surface? But the plot thickens as music heavyweights Diddy and Jay-Z reportedly joined forces to silence the singer. You heard that right. Kelly's revenge plan seems to have sparked a counteroffensive from the accused, and it's no holds barred. First off, let's acknowledge the elephant in the room. Diddy and Jay-Z aren't exactly BFFs. The rap industry, like any other, has its fair share of rivalries and alliances, and these two fall more into the former than the latter.
The humor, and he's just not in my life. We don't have to never cross paths.
But when R.Kelly started airing out their supposed dirty laundry from his prison cell, these two moguls decided to unite. Their strategy? Launch a media onslaught against Kelly, harnessing their considerable industry influence and deep pockets. Diddy and Jay-Z reportedly orchestrated a campaign aimed at discrediting the singer. They're using their connections to suppress Kelly's side of the story, another unnamed source revealed. The story becomes even murkier with claims of witness tampering. Insiders say that Diddy and Jay-Z are not above buying loyalty. They've allegedly been forking out significant sums to secure new witnesses who could further tarnish Kelly's reputation. Money talks, and right now, it's speaking loud and clear against R. Kelly.
I could do anything.
The duo is also accused of intimidation tactics. As Kelly attempts to gather evidence against them, insiders claim that Diddy and Jay-Z are working to keep potential whistleblowers quiet. Yes, they've got a grip on the industry.
That's life. Everything is life. It happens for you. Everything is for your greatest good.
Their united front has reportedly put a significant strain on Kelly's attempt to expose them. Witnesses and insiders, once willing to spill the beans, are becoming increasingly fearful. People are scared, one source commented. Going up against Diddy and Jay-Z, that's career suicide. But what's the endgame for Diddy and Jay-Z? Simple. They want to ensure that r.kelly's voice doesn't break through. By muddying his reputation further and making him out to be the industry's ultimate villain, they're aiming to drown out his accusations. Both Diddy and Jay-Z vehemently deny these allegations, but the whispers within the industry continue to grow. It's a volatile situation where powerful reputations are on the line. Everyone's waiting to see who'll play their hand next in this high-stakes game. As Kelly sits in his prison cell, a life sentence hanging over his head, he's fighting not just for his freedom, but his credibility. And Diddy and Jay-Z, they're fighting to keep their empires intact. The battle lines have been drawn, and it's a war of words, power, and influence.
Assassinated. I have been buried alive.
It's unclear how this story will unfold. Will Kelly manage to expose the duo, or will Diddy and Jay-Z's combined power silence him once and for all? For now, it's a waiting game. This roller coaster of a story is far from over, so strap in and keep your eyes peeled because this industry drama is set to shock and shake the music world. And what's the world saying about all of this? Well, let me tell you folks, the fans are as divided as they come. On one side, you have the staunch Kelly supporters firing back at Jay-Z and Diddy with a vengeance. They're sticking by their man through thick and thin. One fan was quoted saying, R.Kelly might be flawed, but Diddy and Jay-Z ain't saints either. Time for the truth to come out. This group remains hopeful that Kelly will expose the alleged underhand dealings of these industry bigwigs. But not everyone's backing Kelly. There's another fraction, folks. who are Team Jay, Z, and Diddy all the way. They reckon Kelly's claims are a desperate attempt to divert attention from his own misdeeds. A comment on a recent video read, "Kelly's just playing the blame game. He should take responsibility for his actions instead of pointing fingers." These fans believe that Kelly should focus more on atoning for his past than attempting to bring down others. Then there's a third group, the fence sitters. They're just here for the popcorn, relishing the drama while remaining neutral. One such spectator quipped, "I don't know who to believe, but this is better than any reality show." In all of this chaos, they're finding their own form of entertainment. Now, isn't that something? With all these differing viewpoints, one thing is clear, this saga has caught the world's attention. And I want to hear from you too. What's your take on this? Are you Team Kelly, Team Jay-Z and Diddy, or are you just here for the drama? Drop a comment below and let your voice be heard in this sea of opinions. But that's all we've got time for today. I hope you found this as fascinating as I did. If you enjoyed this video and you want to keep up with all the latest in celebrity news and gossip, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give me a like. Trust me, with all the drama unfolding, you don't want to miss out on our next episode. Until then, thank you so much for watching. Stay curious and keep the comments coming.